Hello and welcome everyone to BFME II RotWK. I stumbled upon YouTube comment on one of my videos, which is Woodland Heroes, my upcoming series I hoped, and I found the reply or the comment made by Anubis120 GM, which you should see now on the screen, which says, "I'm the man of the West player, and I have to say something. We learned that even the noob match can be funny, breathing and unpredictable. Well, those matches are unpredictable, this is why we cast them. Yes, when I demolished the fortress, at the end, I thought, am I dumb? Come on, don't judge yourself that hard. My name is Corvil, but the E is not seeable in the random invisible name." Wow. So wait, how are we supposed to pronounce this name? Let's check it out, shall we? From Polish to English, well.
Corvli. Corvli.
Corvli. Seems straightforward, okay. Let's continue. Point number 4. I think I'm medium or medium noob player, but in this matchup I played as a very noob because I was in the room for noob and I couldn't think that the replay would be casted. Anyway, if you want to see one of my serious matches, oh we will, I suggest you to watch this match on Rise of the Witch King. Thank you for commentary. Okay, let's then check it out, shall we? Alright, welcome into our replay. We got corvli as a Mordor over here. It may be first replay that I'm not going to butcher anyone's name, we'll see. Corvli, let's just remember that one. And tell me your name, I'm supposed, as a Goblin player. With double tunnel opening. Well, that's nice. Wait, is it Rise of the Witch King? Yes, it is. Thunderland it's going to be. A thing with Thunderland. Let's first speak about the layout. I really like the triangle slaughterhouse layout of Corvli. While this builder is doing something weird. Why is he moving towards the left side? No idea. While the Golden player, tell me your name, is going to go with Spider Pit and another tunnel at the same time. And an Orc Pit from Corvli. Well, pretty straightforward for now. This builder is going to throw down an Orc Pit. Oh my god. You are going to be cheesy over here. More cheesy than me. No way. We got links on the way. I cannot recover from this. Why I haven't done it? I'm the king of cheese gameplay and I haven't never done it. Actually, it may work out because this side is completely empty and it may be for a longer period of time. Let's check it out. What do we got here? We got here one battalion of Orc archers, so we're going defensive here. This builder is moving forward. What he's going to do? And he's not spending any money. While the links are moving towards the middle and are not catching this builder. No way, no way. New master of cheese, another Orc Pit. Man, we got only 3 slaughterhouses. Then you cannot support those 3 Orc Pits here, okay? Never mind, Warchon been used, and actually, as a Mordor player, you would like to get Warchon as well, because if you place this Thunderland over here, you got power point only over there, and if this, oh yeah, if the slaughterhouse went down, you don't have any buff on those archers. But those archers were really good counter for the links, but unfortunate they were not able to save the slaughterhouse. So we got 2 slaughterhouses from Corvli and 3 Orc Pits. Well, it's not ideal at all, I'm gonna tell you, but those Orc Pits are so cheeky over there. so cheese that I really would like to do it first, so I could say that everyone copy me. But it's not in this case, unfortunate. But as I said before, those two orcs will do a decent job taking down tunnel, I suppose, while Tell Me Your Name is going for another orc goblin cave, just because he would like to get more goblin warriors and deal with those orcs, which is pretty decent idea. In the meantime, corvli was able to save his slaughterhouse. This is great, but you need another slaughterhouse. You don't need the Haradrim Palace. For one specific reason, you don't have command points anyway to build any kind of units. Of course, those orcs will be cleared up, and those orcs later on as well, but at the same time, he's dealing decent damage with those forward orc pits. He'll always learn something new, I'm supposed. He's able to take down this tunnel and force his opponent to go for another goblin cave, while he got 450 command points, 400 to be honest, because this tunnel is going down, I'm supposed. And this tunnel may go down. Is it going down? Yes, it's going down because there is nothing in the tunnel. Nothing in the tunnel. This going down. And what about this army? What about those people here? Are they going to stay here watching the base that is untouched? I don't think so. They should definitely move forward. And I guess this tunnel is going down. Yeah, 2 battles of orcs. I think that's enough. Without stance, without aggressive stance, but I got battle stance, so that should be enough. There could be another orc archer battalion to clear up those goblins, to be honest. 3 goblin caves, actually. This is something unusual. 400 command points only. And it may go down. It may go down. This will go down for sure. And those units are still standing here. No Haradrims on the battlefield yet. And only orcs. We got only one. Actually, got it back. We got 1 battalion of Westerlings on the battlefield. But you could creep at the same time, to be honest. And Goblin find out. Goblin find out about the almighty orc pit. The forward orc pit that was through by the opponent, and it's going to be taken down. 450 command points and 500 command points for the Mordor player Corvli. So I think he's in the he's getting forward in the game, and he's consistent in pressuring his opponent, which is good. But those archers could be really useful. Now transition towards troll cage. And it may be some trolls, maybe attack trolls, we'll see later on. Definitely there are only links and goblin archers and goblins. They're not really good counter against trolls. It's pretty hard, I guess, to counter trolls if you don't have half-troll marauders. Because they can eat a orc and heal up. Also really weird, if you ask me. And another tunnel went down. Actually, Corvlin is still moving forward, still going forward with his units, but he's not spending resources at the same time, which is what I saw in most of medium player replays. I tell you, he's going straight forward towards the slaughterhouses, trying to deal damage, and he will be able to do it. And Corvli is still not creating any more slaughterhouses. He created one over there, but if you pressure your opponent, you would like to have more slaughterhouses as well, so you can pressure him more. But transition is good anyway. Those trolls are completely out of range and they're really OP, if you ask me, of course. Definitely if you put them into the close range mode, when they can pick up anything they want and eat this. Another slaughterhouse on the way, and as we can see, Tunneland is not longer available on the battlefield out of Corvlin. He's going for Haradrim Palace level 2, which is a good choice, but Haradrim Lancers, when you get already the half-troll marauders and mountain trolls, pick up the tree is not the greatest idea, to be honest. Let's check the other side. Tell Me Your Name got level 2 spider pits, so spider riders will be on the battlefield, really good against, well, orcs. And we got Black Oak Warriors. They are dealing decent damage. Also, Tell Me Your Name is moving his entire army towards one battalion of Orc warriors, which is super weird in my opinion. It shouldn't happen. Micromanagement, something like that. But at least links are dealing damage, and I think those links that are hiding near the trees, so those lancers are not able to see them and attack them if he's not going to move them over there, over near the links, are going to deal a decent amount of damage. But now corvli decided to move forward with Mountain Giant, Mountain Troll, and this is going to be it. I think we'll see how those goblins are flying, completely dealing no damage at all. Goblin player decided to pick up the Tunland himself and cover land of his opponent, which is a nice idea, but he's going to lose anyway. Those trolls are definitely too much, and we got the barricade expansion for the Mordor players, so this side is completely secure. It could be closer near the fortress, so it could pick up more units, but anyway, it's pretty decent. First tunnel that was created by Tell Me Your Name is going down. Azog on the battlefield, Lonely Tower was forced to be created, and another Goblin Cave is going down. So production wise, Corvlin is moving forward. He's moving forward, while his opponent, Tell Me Your Name, got only links, to be honest, and still trying to fight with orcs on level 2. Not the ideal situation for our Goblin player. And another tunnel went down, and heroes are not the greatest counter for anything, to be honest. If you're fighting mass units against mass units, I got to be honest with you. Still, Tell Me Your Name got like a couple of tunnels on the side, so this is nice. He doesn't have everything in the base. He got Fisher on the level 1. Fisher on level 1 and Rise of the Lich King allows you to create half-true marauders, and I think this troll, when you got Mountain Troll on level 2, this troll is going to heal up himself, so you definitely don't want to lose him. Maybe not in this game, okay. Let's get back into the battlefield, actually, on the other side, when the links are dealing damage towards slaughterhouses, and we don't have much units on the battlefield out of Corvlin. While he got lots of resources, he's not spending them. This is why multi-micromanagement is really hard from the menu players, I guess, but everyone learn anyway. And this builder here, he's standing here. Okay, he's standing here, this little guy. Here we are. He's standing here from like 5 minutes, which shouldn't happen. Okay, let's be honest. Another tunnels, and I like what Goblin is doing. Even if he's struggling, he's creating tunnels to sustain himself. As we can see, 325 combined points, while his opponent got 300. And let's remind you that Corvlin got still fighting in the base of his opponent, still dealing damage, and he doesn't have more command points than his opponent. It's not how many command points he got filled, because it should be more as well, because he took down a couple of those Goblin caves, but he is consistent in pressuring his opponent, and he should definitely have more units on the battlefield. And he got a couple of units on the battlefield, but he's not using them. He's not creating units in the meantime. Also, when he attacks his opponent, as we can see, he's attacking with this troll, for example, moving those units, and those units on this side, and he forgot about creating more units. Also, he's supply stuck, so he got to recreate some slaughterhouses that he was reminded of by the supply stack, I supposed. On the side of Goblin, what Goblin could do, Goblin got really hard time with those trolls. I've got to be honest with you. Those trolls are a big chunk of the deal for the Goblin player. Goblin definitely could create more of those tunnels that he does. He got really decent micro with those links. He should be aware and not lose them, because they are pain in the ass for the Mordor player. Mordor cannot catch up with links. Links are the fastest units in the battlefield, and it's really hard to play with them, against them actually. So we got half-troll swordsmen, and Goblin player decided to go with someone Spider Lions. Let's see if he will be able to take down the slaughterhouse on level 3, which was very first slaughterhouse that Corvlin was able to create. If it's going to happen, it's going to be complete win for the Goblin player over here on this side of the map. Yes, it was taken down. A couple of links are still alive and he's microing with them, so this is nice for the goblin player. On the side of Mordor, he's moving back. He might be able to creep. Maybe it's undecisive what he wants to do. And this is super weird. He got 10 power points. He's not spending those power points, so he's going straight for tier 3 power point, which is not ideal situation all the time in 1v1. It definitely depends how you're dealing on the battlefield. And although he's doing a decent job, as we can see, he got 400 command points at the moment available and got barricade available as well. Thing is, he's finding here the tunnel on level 2, level 3 that can aim towards those units as well. This fisher is only on level 1, so it doesn't have that much health, only 3000, while half the King's Men of Dwarf and Barrack got more, and he doesn't have units to take it down. As we can see, he's not able to do it. Pikes are in preoccupied formation, but they will be forced to deal some damage. Only the barricade was used here, but it will be taken down anyway. Oh, Watchful Eye. It got Watchful Eye, so it's attacks light units nearby summon barricades. And it's passive. On the other side, as we can see, corvli got troubles with goblins. With normal goblins, he's not able to sustain. Those slaughterhouses are going to be taken down one by one, and now there could be some troll. So definitely upgrade the fisher to level 2 and go for a troll on the side of goblin. While goblin with those links are dealing decent amount of damage, as you can see, those slaughterhouses low in health. Haradim Lancer has got to return to save slaughterhouses that have been created just now. As we can see, all those slaughterhouses except this one are on level 1 and this one, so they are not getting that much resources. As we can see, it's not lots of resources. One slaughterhouse went down. Oh, but we got Morgomir over here, or as we can call it on Bat from Rev 2, node expansion, and normal Felbist. Now it's really tougher for the goblin player, while he got 2 builders at the moment because he got to rebuild one, and he's taking the map control. We can see in the command point 700 command points. He got to re-establish and deal with Morgomir, which he got only 2 options, actually 3, but 2 options available at the moment in the near future: Goblin Archers and Spider Riders with a bow mode. So there are his only options. Miss Micro, at least he was able to save those links, which was really important for him to deal any kind of damage later on. Really good delay of destruction, so Morgomir is not able to level up that quickly and that fast. And he will recover because of the Morgomir, I am supposed. Barricade will be here, while his opponent going for official level 2 at the moment. And another goblin cave. Goblin moving forward with troll and spearmans. Not the greatest idea when you're facing goblin archers and a hero which is as of level 4 with great battle range, but on the side he's going to harass his opponent, which is really good idea. Morgomir doing the same, dealing damage, trying to level up, trying to lower the amount of command points that his goblin opponent is able to proceed. And while goblin player decided to go for lumber mills, tons of lumber mills as much as possible, another mountain troll on the battlefield, also more lancers to be able to harass. This is the only reason why you bought them. And maybe builder might be lost. Oh, actually this orc pit is still here, and I think goblin just realized, okay, I need to take it down later on. But Morgomir is a bigger threat. 2 hits for killing the builder. Is he going to throw down something? No, he scares him to death by the goblin archers, and it seems this tower is a useless treasure trove on the battlefield in the near future. He doesn't have lots of command points, but he sure throwing down lots and lots of structures. Also 700 command points at 650. Aggressive barricade again, and tier 3 power points, as I'm supposed we're gonna see. A couple of orcs are going down, and well, here we go. But he done it on the barricade, so the barricade is going down. Battle range was through down over there. Good preoccupied formation, so the orc archers are able to deal damage. Is his opponent through down already? Yes. If the tunnel is here, you should definitely cover it as a Mordor player at the moment, because you are able to do it. Trolls will be on the battlefield. One only tower here as well for the Fell Beast, or the Morgomir as he's called over there. Not going to be enough. And he's dealing damage. He's dealing decent amount of damage. His opponent is not able to do it. Morgomir all about 2. We got no upgrades and we got another Fissure for some reason. I don't know why. What's the reason behind another Fissure in this situation? Because you got already one Fissure and you don't have lots of resources to spend, so the other Fissure is actually useless. Maybe now he's able to do it, but look at this. Where is his resources? 600 resources. When he got 700 combine points, he wasn't able to do it. He haven't even thought about it, while now he's doing it, when he knew that the biggest threat is this Morgomir and Trolls, which is super weird. Actually, those Orc warriors will be taken down by Cave Troll. This is why the Fissure went on to level 2, and because it's a little bit got more health. Troll is trying to get away, Mountain Troll is trying to get away, and he will not be able to do it. Or maybe? No, no way. Oh, spread formation? Yes, he's spreading, so no, all those Goblin archers are going to be killed. They're dealing decent amount of damage, actually. And the Morgomir got to get away. So this is nice, this is nice. Troll on level 2 is healing up, as you may remember. Mountain giants, mountain trolls also. Treasure Trove will receive level 2, and we got more trolls on the battlefield. And I don't know why he's moving his entire army, the Goblin player, towards the side when there is only one troll and nothing else. The middle is definitely easier to cross and faster to cross. So we got Treasure Trove level 2. It's definitely going to be fire arrows for the Goblin player, as he's going with full of archers, it seems. If he will get enough resources, which he got, but he doesn't have combine points, and he should realize that he should rather protect himself better while making a little bit of units to attack the opponent. Let's check the other player. So corvli got 8 power points, and he's going straight forward towards the Balrog and stuff, towards tier 4 power points, as we saw from this power points path. And I'm not the biggest fan of moving forward towards it, but I know that sometimes you need to do it. Worm was summoned, and we'll see how well damage is going to be dealt towards the Haradrim Pass. Haradrim Pass got 4050. 4,000 health and 500, nice. Which this one on level 1 is 3 times that lower. Okay, never. That's actually accurate. So we got Haradrim archers on the battlefield against the archers of Goblin player, but he can definitely go with Goblin Spider Raiders and deal with them. We'll see if it's going to happen. There is a barricade available once again, and I think it's going to be through down over there. Yes, it is. What? Why? Why Goblin take down the Spider Pit while his opponent just created the Haradrim archers, and he saw this? This was super weird. No, range could be used over here, so he could take down this troll before it's destroy the Fissure on level 2. Fire arrows has not been purchased yet. Not yet purchased. He doesn't have resources for it, but he got the war chant, and he's going to destroy the barricade. Really well done. On the other side, Morgomir is dealing damage, and this is a threat, in my opinion. Morgomir that actually destroying only tunnels and builders. He's not constrained by anything. Goblin archers are not there. Goblin archers are not in the tunnel. It seems the goblin player doesn't have lots of resources. Also, we got Screech available, so he can only Screech and force those units to get away, then attack them. Also, he can dismount in Rise of the Witch King. So those archers are not going to deal that much damage. But there are only archers and orcs, and what to do against them? Mountain troll is enough. Like, create like one mountain troll and you're good to go. Also, I don't know why there are 3 Haradim palaces. This one is a level 3 because you would like to have Haradim archers, but those two, maybe create another one for Esterlings, but in this case it doesn't make any sense. And we got Drogov on the battlefield. This is why Goblin does not create any units in the meantime, and he was low on everything, which is not a thing that I would recommend. A wasted fireball towards units. Well, you can lower the health of Felbeast, and actually let's check it out who got more health. So we got 6000 health for the Drogov and 600 for Morgomir on level 4, so who's dealing more damage at the same time? Well, Morgomir is dealing more damage. 69 damage more, but he is in danger over there. You're going a Screech or what? Use the Screech, please. There is no fireball available, and when you attack the opponent's flying beast or any flying unit, you're dealing more damage, so this is it. And he let him go. Well, this is weird. He could definitely kill the Drogov over there, but he let him go. Anyway, those orc archers could get away and heal themselves. They're on level 3. And those archers are completely out of position. And corvli should realize that they're out of position. I can just dismount and kill them. And now it's time for upgrades. Now it's time for fire arrows. So you invest towards a treasure trove to get it level 2. Invest 500 resources and then realize, okay, I don't want to have a treasure trove that fast. I would rather go for Drogov. So he's not sticking with his own plan, he's switching the plan all the time. While at least corvli decided to go with trolls and Haradrims, and he's doing it. You get split seconds to decide, and at least corvli decided to do what he do best. Going with Mordor. And now there is another weird thing for the Goblin player. Goblin player haven't been used tunnels, doesn't get any units into the tunnel from the entire game, and actually this is weird because he got tunnels everywhere, or had tunnels everywhere. If only those Goblin archers, now with fire arrows, dealing decent amount of damage towards this Felbeast, and then Drogov reappear and just fire the fireball or fireball on this Felbeast. This Felbeast could be toast. While Goblin is moving with his entire army, so he wasting the biggest strength of the Goblin army and being crushed by barrage all the time. Goblin got tunnels to be everywhere on the map at the same time, so definitely use it while available, and do not use your entire army to deal with the entire army of your opponent, because most of the time you will lose. We got Drama Troll on the battlefield also, but what we got at home, this is more important. Also fire arrows on the fortress, this is why the barricade got fire arrows, not really. Okay, and back it up. There were fire arrows from Goblin archers. Hello Morgomir, here you are. Can you deal damage? Are you stronger still? Not really, because Drogov got more health at the moment. Oh, barricade will be taken down. And battle range is not active. Could be active, could be taken down this barricade faster. Drogov is going to leveling up a bit on the trolls, which is a nice idea. There are 2 trolls still on the battlefield, which is weird on Forts of Isen. It should be clear up. We're in the rather late game situation with tier 4 power points immediate. Actually from Corvlin, it seems. And well, Goblin doesn't have upgrades on the fortress, while he's supposed definitely to have it at this point of the game. This is level up? No, this is not level up, but you can definitely take a fight. No, 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 fireball! Don't use fireball as a first resort, because as we can see, the fireball lowered the health of Morgomir is significant, and you want first to deal some damage. Your opponent almost think that he got a chance here, and then you threw down the fireball. As we can see, the Drogov is flying away towards his base while Morgomir is chasing him, so he's in the attack mode. So this is the reason why he's flying faster, and we saw this as an example at the moment. So another attempt from Mordor player on the middle. So he's going straight towards the middle from the entire game, straight towards the middle. Nothing else happening over there, if you ask me. So Goblin got to take cover of the sides of the map and deal damage on the sides of the map, and that could definitely ruin Mordor, force him to get back. This is something that you would like to do, and take down the Drama Troll. Oh, well, Drama Troll will take down himself over there. Oh, but yeah, raw attack been used, and this is nice. Range also fire up by Azok, and he's able to take down those trolls like they're nothing. Oh, of course, if he's going to concentrate him. Yes, yes, punch him. No, super weird. Okay, 22 power points almost for the Goblin player, but his opponent got already Balrog. And there is a Morgomir. He got to be really careful. Screech does not work. It does not work, and they should definitely fire towards him, which they are doing at the moment. Where is the Drogov? Out of position, of course, because you don't need them in the battlefield. He's creeping at the moment. Level 4. More health for him at least. But there are no more units, it seems. Yes, he got to recover. He got to recover. We got Gore kill on the battlefield. Well, this is nice. But you got to do something else. You got to use this Drogov at last a couple of times. Get rid of those archers, and now the spider pit could be handled. Could be useful. But there are no spiders anymore. No spider riders, no spider links. And we got another barricade. Thunderland been used on the side, and the other Thunderland as well. So this is the Thunderland that Goblin possessed. We got 25 power points. It's going to be Summon Dragon. But is it enough? I mean, he got only heroes over there. And Gorkin level 2 is not a big threat. I don't think so. That's a good idea. As we can see, Drogov low on health already. While Morgomir is still dealing damage, still destroying those towns like they're nothing. And it seems that, well, Goblin doesn't know what to do. Well, for starters, get back your Spider Rider pit and create Spider Riders. Level it up to level 2. He still gives you a time to do it, which is weird. And try to not fight near the barricade, because it's not going to work. Catapults over Corvlin. This is nice, and well, Gorkil is going to go down, it seems, because no one is paying attention to him. Catapult may be taken down, but there are more catapults going, and because the game is entirely on the middle, it seems that who's going to control the middle control the game. And we knew who controlled the middle because of this barricade, apparently. And here we go. Here comes Balrog. dealing damage towards the flying Drogov as well. Drogov low in health, and I hope it's going to be whip, but first use ignite. Yeah, use ignite before anything else, so the damage will be twice as much. And Morgomir is not on the flying beast. Well, I think this is it, right? Summon dragon, hasn't been summoned once, now it is. Aggressive one, but dragon is for the aggressive, destroying everything except fortress thingy. Another Felbeast on the battlefield. When you want to go for heroes like a Felbeast, you would definitely like to get Doomday's Picture, so those heroes will be cheaper 10%. Let's take a look. The fortress is going down, and it's not because this Balrog, it's because of the catapults. So the Balrog don't need to punch this fortress, he can use the fly and brief somewhere over there, or use the whip. My god, use the ignite next time, as I said before. Ignite and then whip, you can kill this Drogov then. But the Felbeast could do it, even if it's Felbeast on level 1. Drogov is super low on health, so I don't think so he will be able to do anything about it. And I think the whip is going to be used. No, it is too late. Range was used as well. Level 3 on the other hero, which is Camel, because we got Morgomir and Camel. And Worm was used. A little bit too late to get rid of catapults. And here goes down Drogov. Morgomir is still here with Camel. Azog is not able to deal any kind of damage with this range going down. He will be down as well. But in the meantime, the sides belongs to Tell Me Your Name, and he is going to throw down something special for us over there on the sides. I bet he will. So the Morgul Blades from the Flying Beasts are on level 4. So it's definitely useful to use them, and as we can see, Gorkil is going down. So Gorkil is down. Well, Azog, he doesn't have this great battle range anymore. So he's not able to deal any kind of damage towards heroes, and he's trying to evacuate, but the tunnel was taken down. It was tunnel level 3. Camel can evacuate pretty easily by mounting himself, so Azog cannot hit him. And tunnels on level 3 are going to go down because of those catapults, and this is nice if you are a Mordor player at the moment. He got to recreate his base, but if you look at the resources, he got enough resources to do it. He also got industry, he got 16 power points. It seems that he's not going to spend any of those power points for some reason at the moment, which is what people who are winning the game thought about it. They are not spending, they are like stopping playing the game because they destroy the fortress or the entire base of his opponent, which is super weird. Who told you that he's not going to recover? Who told you that? No one. So definitely play till the end, while like your opponent got the same chance of winning, because he is recreating the fortress on the side, and this is pretty much a decent idea from him. Water shouldn't be picked up before your fortress is up, because now it's gonna to starting replenish himself, and it's not going to be available already. But as we can see, tons of stuff been taken down. How many power points he got? Almost 20. Felbeast just realized that there is a fortress. Or Camel realized, or Morgomir realized that there is a fortress. He's going just for the tunnel, which is a good idea, because then your opponent got to recreate the tunnel to get back on the other side, which is what he's supposed and wants to do. We got even this Witch King on the battlefield. Not upgraded fortress though. and Morgomir is getting away. Those two catapults with archers could move forward and destroy this fortress, to be honest. Camel level 5. And Morgomir level 7 almost. More units, you can definitely throw down more units if you are an Mordor player. No, battle range was active, and I think this is like the last stand. To be honest, those fell beasts could be dismounted and just use the poison Morgul blades in order to stalk and stop this Azog from moving from a little bit while this great battle range ran out of time. It's not a bad idea. Now we can see that Morgomir got hit by catapults a couple of times, and battle range got a splash damage, so he was hit a couple of times by this as well. We got like a Witch King on the battlefield also. This Azog is already low in health. Here we go with Worm that is going to deal a little bit of damage. There are no more units on the side for the Goblin player, so he's trying to get away with Azog. And Mordor is letting me do it. Super weird stuff. Maybe we'll see more catapults or rams. Even rams could destroy the fortress. People are not creating rams, but in order to destroy the structure that it's firing towards you, it's pretty decent idea. Well, industry was used, but this slaughterhouse is on level 1, while this slaughterhouse is on level 3. So it gives you 26 resources at the time, and it's going to give you like only 50. It could give you like 60 or 75 resources, so it's a little bit more. So definitely choose with your industry slaughterhouses and structures that are a little bit more on levels. You got 3 slaughterhouses on level 3, and you definitely should use industry on those. And also, if you got a barricade, use them all the time, so they got to recover as fast as possible, so you can throw down more barricades in the future. Watcher was summoned. Here we go with a Watcher, dealing a little bit of damage towards 2 battalions of units, which is not the ideal situation, of course. And this is super weird because, well, Mordor knew when the forces of his opponent is not pursuing it, which is super weird. And he knew that his opponent got to get back his power points, but he understand that his opponent got tier 4 power points from himself as well, and he's supposed to do something about it and not letting it slip. This is what players on the medium level, I think, do. They let it slip the game from their grasp, even if they got super great situation. And we get rams on the battlefield, so rams are going, this ram is going towards the fortress, but it's going to be spotted by the tunnel, and then Corsairs will catch up to this ram and destroy it. Battle range available, and it's going to be used. So the slaughterhouse on level 3 is going down. Okay, here we go. Level 10 for Azog over there. And Link's been thrown down somewhere. I don't know where. Not there. Not there. Over here. To take down the slaughterhouse on level 3. Which is a good idea. But when you get no units on the battlefield to back it up, it's not going to be that useful. And so heroes are doing completely nothing. And this is ridiculous, if you ask me. Those heroes, the flying beasts, they're leveling up like crazy in their early stage of the game. And Mordor player that is aware when his opponent is letting him destroying 2 slaughterhouses on level 3 almost, which should not happen. I know that it's not that big of the deal for him at the moment, where he got all those resources and industry available, but you shouldn't let it happen anyway. You should definitely destroy your opponent as fast as possible when you get time. Dismount those heroes because they can deal damage towards Azog. They can kill Azog if they're going to be dismounted from those flying beasts. We got even Black Riders. It's not the Power Rangers. We got the Black Riders on the battlefield. And well, tell me your name decided that he's going to destroy his own fortress, that he don't want to play like that. And that was a good call for him, because wasting time like that by the Mordor player is not the ideal situation. You would like to finish your opponent as fast as possible when you got such an upper hand. And also when your opponent is on tier 4 power points and you are aware of this, you're not playing around, you're just finishing the game as fast as possible, destroying all the structure and the fortress if you can. And Mordor definitely could do it faster, but he was playing around, and this is actually a thing that I don't like. Also, if you are a Goblin player, you would like to use those tunnels more effective, you can evacuate and get into the tunnel as a Goblin player and evacuate on the other side of the map. That could definitely benefit him in catching those flying beasts and catching this Morgomir in the beginning of the game, and the late stage of the game when you got Drogov, you could definitely kill it. Also, when you got Drogov, use the fireball in the last like a second, so your opponent is not able to react and move back their heroes. It's dealing significant amount of damage towards the flying beasts, and you don't want to waste it at the first minutes of the fight on the air. Anyway, thank you for watching, hope you enjoy. Feel free to rate, comment, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.